Hey guys, Luke here, and we're back to do a brand new series. And I did some Crash Bandicoot ones briefly, but that was sort of just testing the waters, just seeing what people are interested in. In this series, we're going to be doing Road Trip Adventure. Now, I'm very excited for this one, and I'll explain it as we get into the first episode. So we'll enter our name, which is Luke. We'll do it all capitals. Now, it's all pretty shaky. I'm not 100% sure why. Currency unit. I don't know. We want... I mean, money's not available, so what do we do? What is right? Doll. I think. Yeah, we'll go with doll. Oh my god, okay, there's L's. Oh, good. So this is the president. What are you saying? Be quiet, I have to decide. Going to hand over the president. Okay, World Grand Prix. Okay, so basically, I had this when I was younger. I'm trying to, I've been trying to think of what was my age. Like when this came out, and it's hard for me to remember, but I have a feeling it was 10-ish. I know PlayStation 1 was still out. I know how to get a super license. I've played this before, and I didn't actually finish this game. I got so far in, I couldn't win the Grand Prix or anything, which was quite frustrating. So I'm playing on an emulator, which is why it might be a bit shaky and that sort of shit. And I'm actually recording it with my like PVR thing, so I'm not sure how it's going to be in comparison to you know, just normal stuff, like recording with fraps and that. So we might go and try and have a race just to see what happens. But yeah, basically story goes, in terms of how I ended up getting this, is that I was over at Kmart. If you're Australian, you know what Kmart is. Maybe even Americans will know what Kmart is. I'm not sure if they have them. I suppose Walmart or something is their equivalent. But basically, I was over there with my nan one time, and I didn't go over town very often with my nan, and I was trying to con her into getting me a game, and there was an option between this PlayStation 2 game, which was Road Trip, and then a PlayStation 1 game, and they're both the same price, and it was some sort of train game, I'm pretty sure. Because I remember being like, oh, this looks kind of cool just based off the cover, but then I was like, oh, I want a PlayStation 2 game, so I ended up getting it, and it wasn't very much, it was cheap as, but it ended up being my most played game in the whole PlayStation 2, until I ended up lending it to a friend, like after, I don't know, like 4 years or something, when I wasn't playing it anymore. But yeah, I lent it to a friend and I never got it back. Same as I lended my sister's Sims 2, Sims busting. Actually, Sims 2 is mine, but busting out was my sister's. It just sucks. Never got it back. So I ended up going to high school and I was still in primary school. Handling's a lot better on this car than what I thought. How many laps did we have? Hopefully one more. Yeah, there we go. Wow, the car's actually really good so far. Now, like I said, I'm playing on an emulator. We stuffed up this turn. No, we haven't. We're all good. Now, yeah, emulator. I'm playing on emulator just purely the fact that it's easy to record and that. Also, I don't really have the game anymore, but even if I had the game, would use an emulator because it's way easier to record. Man, our turnings are up. Maybe it's just because our car isn't very fast as we overlap a few people. I don't think there's any difficulties either. As you progress through the licenses or whatever, you know, you get better. So there's the random car that we got given. You can get new shells and that sort of stuff. It's such a good game. But yeah, I put so many hours into this. It feels like such a rewarding game as well. It's not the easiest one, but it's not too hard. What else am I gonna say? I don't know how shaky it is during this sort of stuff. I can't really control that at this stage. It's pretty much just going to be like introductory sort of thing. We might drive to the next town. It's kind of good trying to find towns as well, because sometimes it's quite hard if you don't know where you're going. You can get your own little team going. There's so many things you can do in this game. Just so disappointed that we'd end up losing it or whatever to a friend, or was a friend. Only thing I don't like is when you bump into cars, they like bring up a little menu, and it sometimes gets really annoying. You can buy the body there, like change the car and that. As you go through the cities, like the further you get in, the better the stuff is you're able to buy. So I suppose if you don't have to, don't buy some stuff. But I think once I get to the next city, we'll have to buy something, or well, we'll see how we go in the race, but probably have to buy something. Yeah, so I got this on emulator a fair while ago, but then my computer ended up sort of like crashing, so I ended up losing it. But I have played this recently, and I was pretty good at it then. I feel like I'm playing on my sister's computer, which is way better than my laptop. It's got a full-on graphics card, everything, and I feel like it looks worse on here. But maybe that's just because I'm running it through, I don't know. I can't explain it. I remember all the cars I've had in the past have been so shit with handling, and maybe it's because I haven't played it for a while and I forgot. But this car seems to be way better than anything I've had before, so I'm not sure what's going on. We can't really go that fast, but you know, handling's alright. Usually it's like this. Or not, I don't know how to explain it. It's like that. I can't even do it properly because the car's just too good. As we're closing in on the next city, can't remember what it is, but eventually you can sort of just like warp into different places. I don't think there's too much right here, but you go over the bridge, and you can eventually like go underwater and everything. It's kind of like, you know, the movie Cars. It's kind of like that, but before Cars was out, which I think is kind of cool. I don't know how long I'll do this series for. I'll probably do a few episodes, and then we'll see what happens there. Going uphill, so our car's not really going that great. Now, there is a fuel tank right there. Once you run out, like, you actually don't like stop, but you just can't go very fast. And I have run out before, and it's quite shit. And I could have just warped, I suppose, but I decided not to. I believe you can fly, not fly, but it didn't work out there. But I've seen when you're going fast enough and you hit that curb, you get launched. I've been launched off the bridge many times. But there's so many good memories in this game. But like I said, once I get into this next city, the next home place, that's where I'll end this first episode. Just a little bit of an introductory to it. There's some more small cars. So Q's factory, that's where we want to go. As we go straight past it. There's a little photography thing. I don't really understand that. It's just, I think it's for your little scrapbook thing that you can get. But you can play soccer. You can play, like, it's so cool on this game. So impressed with it. Okay, so we made our next stop. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you can drop a like. And yeah, see you next time. That's all I've got to say, really. Bye.